Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming, and today we have another LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens video. In fact, this happens to be the last new Star Wars Adventure story video for Ottegan Assault. And we're gonna ring off a trophy achievement for completing the level called It's a Trap. Hey, I finally got to say it for realsies. We're also gonna get a couple of bonus trophy achievements, one for completing the new Star Wars Adventures and one for getting all of the true Jedi requirements. Speaking of requirements, this level does require a 60 gold brick total accumulation, so hopefully you've been following along. You might have even had to do the Millennium Falcon Hub like us, but when you have all 60 and you're ready to go, hit up the galaxy map and go to Arthon, choose Ottegan Assault Story, and go ahead and let's get to getting by letting these credits start so rolling. Oh yeah.
Is the evacuation proceeding to plan?
Yes, many of my brethren have already left for our home world, but we do not have enough ships for all in the Enclave.
Get everyone you can onto our transports. More of our ships will be here momentarily.
Our way is to build from nature. We will not be confined to ships wrought of plastic and tin.
Just take that plant with you. The First Order could be here at any second.
Stable orbit directly above the Ottegan Enclave confirmed. Fighters and transports dispatched and en route.
Good. The map will be in our possession soon.
Sir, the intelligence was several days old. Tekka may not be here anymore.
Even if Lord Tekka is not, someone here will know where he was going. And I will tear that information from their mind.
We're detecting resistance ships on the surface. They knew we were coming. They're trying to evacuate.
They will not succeed.
Comms activity suggests that transport ahead to be a command vessel of some kind.
Bring it down.
Alright. We start off this mission by flying in Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and look at that, it does not take us long. In fact, we didn't even shoot one pew-pew in order to get those studs. They just collected and accumulated enough to get over that requirement, which I think is 175k, but boy, does that come fast when you have multiple red brick stud multipliers on. So we're just flying through this. We don't really have a whole lot of control of the ship. It's kind of flying itself, although we do have a little control. Now, when you fly onto this side of the level, there is a mini kit floating in that gold circle there. We're going to miss it for now and come back and get it in our free play. In fact, we've already missed some other things that are, well, there's two of them right there. Those two yellow circles that I took out, they are actually part of another mini kit as well. So those are the only bullets I shot, as you notice. I'm just cruising along. I'm just along for the ride, guys. I don't really want to get any mini kits or collectibles quite yet, so I was just easy on the trigger finger. And here you can see, eventually you make it to this part where you leave the city and you kind of head off onto this floating island city. And once we get over here, there's actually a couple of things we need to do and one thing we need to avoid. And that one thing we need to avoid is a race. There is a race for a collectible, aka a mini kit, that we can find down below, kind of the middle in between the big floating areas. I think it's right below us right now, or right around us. Maybe not. It's right around here somewhere. I'm sure we'll see it at some point. But realistically, what we really need to shoot for now is to take out these 10 ships. Or excuse me, there was 15. We have 10 left. Basically, they're all over the place. They each require a couple of shots. Usually it takes 2 shots to take them fully down, so make sure you finish them off if you get them started. And, oh, there's the race. Just avoid that for now. Or, hey, you could grab it if you want, I guess, but it just might end up in extra mini-kits for you. Sometimes people end up collecting mini-kits in the story videos. And for whatever reason, they respawn in free play, and when they collect them in free play, they count too. So we have yet to ever have that happen to us because we always avoid those mini kits in story, and we only get them in the free play. So we usually don't have any mini kits when entering the free play. Gosh, I'm getting myself confused here. But yeah, anyhow, we're gonna go ahead, and it looks like we only got 1 more of these ships left, and once we take them out, it's gonna transition into the next section, which requires a little bit of extra help from some torpedoes. Proton, that is. I believe there are 5 total. What are they called? They're like siege cannons, I think is what they call them. And yeah, so we got 5 of these targets. We gotta pick up a proton torpedo and then deploy it by simply targeting up close and shooting. Usually it'll give you a little icon indication. For us, it happens to be the square icon. And if we get close enough, even if we're shooting at it with our regular pew-pews, we can it'll actually just convert it over, and if we get close enough, it'll launch that proton torpedo. So I'm just literally holding down like the right trigger, shooting my pew-pew-pews, and then all of a sudden it goes bleh, and it pukes out that proton torpedo. So, all right, we've got only 2 left. Ooh, I like your moves. I like your moves. And all right, spin to win. We're going to flip around, and look at this. Getting close enough, and booyakashow. Only 1 left. This is a tricky, it's kind of a funny angle, as our friend Tyrone likes to say. And up we go, and flip around. Here we go. Upsy daisy, downsy woundsies, and groundsy poundsies. That's right, booyakashow. We officially have taken all of those out, and oh no, they're trying to escape. We're going to go ahead and chase them down now, because Kylo Ren wants no survivors. And all right. Looks like, oh, that's right, we have to chase this ship first and take out. It's got 100%. And basically, you need to hit it a couple of times. It's supposed to be 1 time, but for whatever reason, it requires a couple of blasts. And once you get them, it'll actually take off 20% of the overall health, and it'll keep on doing that until we get it down to 0. So basically, just keep on following them and keep on pew-pewing. That's right. He has a couple of escorts there, a couple of X-Wings, and you can take them out if you want, or it actually takes some of your ammo and time away, so I recommend just blasting the main ship if at all possible. But eventually, we will go ahead and make it down to 0, and then they're going to take us to a cutscene, which will then take us to the ground for some battleage. So let's go ahead and make our way down. Oh, woohoo!
Turrets will make approaching the air extremely risky.
Captain, you and I will deal with them personally.
What are these things made for? Ewoks.
I survived! I survived! Oh, I am so lucky! Ah! How about that? I landed on a mattress!
I absolutely love that segment with Kylo Ren with the little hashtag or hash marks there, counting them off like, yes, we're up. Oh, we're down. All right, we find ourselves in control of a couple of bad guys. Well, technically, we're the good guys in this one, but realistically, in the grand scheme of things, we are controlling the baddies. And we've got a couple of, well, resistance people coming to try and resist this attack here. I believe it started off with 15. Once you get all 15 of them gone, we actually get attacked by this little ship that comes in and tries to rain on our parade. But luckily for us, we've got the Force. So we're going to use the Force and return this rocket back up. You can see it's got silver bricks on it. So, like I said, luckily for us, we can control these rockets, which happen to be silver brick breakers. So go ahead and hit the button for the Force. For us, it was circle, and then aim it back up at the ship. And unfortunately for me, I had a little object in front of me, and the rocket hit that instead of the main ship. So you might have to do the same, but once it takes it out, it goes kablooey. And look at that. We've got a wall that we needs to get on a throughy. But we have to use the Force to get through that. But hey, let's not do that yet. Let's go ahead and save that. Wait. Oh, no, let's do it. Let's do it now. That's right. I thought we were going to go and get some studdage on the backside. I forgot. I guess we did not do that. We actually had to play this level twice because I made a boo-boo coming up here. I'll point it out when I make it, but I couldn't figure out this little part up here. It kind of threw me for a loop, and to be honest with you, it was kind of frustrating. But, all right, we're using the Force yet again. Once that wall is gone, to go ahead and manipulate the left cannon and have him blow up the right cannon, which also takes out the wall and frees some more resistant soldiers. So we will go ahead and take them out and switch on over to Captain Phasma, as she has the ability to melt gold. And we can see there's a gold piece on the far right side. So go ahead and use the Force to build up the leftmost multi-build. I guess you don't need to use the Force, but it seems to go faster. And once you do that, it's going to raise up these gold bombs. This is where I couldn't figure out. I wasn't sure you needed to lift the bomb. So I was stuck. I was like running around trying to shoot the gold tank inside the little thing that lifted up there. But nope, you have to move it out in front of the wall with the Force. Once you do, it actually cues you to switch characters. And look at that. We are now all the way, well, to the second to final area, second to last, however you want to say it. But more resistant soldiers come out to try and thwart our attack, but we take them out, and we go right for the gold on the right-hand side on that big old barrel. So look at that. We're going to roll that barrel on down, and as it turns out, we can use the Force on it too. So switch on over to Kylo Ren and shake it up. Ooh, ooh. Actually, you're going to toss it. That's right. Toss it all up and take out that, I guess it's a cannon. I believe that's preventing our stormtrooper assistance ship from coming in and landing. So once we get this other cannon taken out, we should be able to have some assistance come in. And as you can see in the back, we've got a quad grapple in the back, and there's only 2 of us, so we clearly need some help here. So once we take out that gold clasp holding down this left barrel, we're going to go ahead and use Kylo Ren to toss the barrel up. And as promised, check it out. Hey, wait a minute. What's that ship doing there? He shouldn't be hanging out there. That's actually part of a mini kit. Don't worry about that. You can go back and get it if you want, but why would you want to? We're going to get it all in free play. So, yeah, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3 stormtroopers. We can go ahead and use these guys to get our grapple on. And watch this. This was something I thought was a random glitch, but it happens to me again in the free play video. Not only do they get their grapples on there and all drop their line, but look at third guy here. He's still got a plug hanging out, like literally. And what's going on here? Hey buddy, didn't anybody tell you that we already grappled that wall? All right, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but it happens again in free play. So clearly some sort of a design bug that I'm sure will be fixed in a future update. And who knows, maybe the update's already happened depending on when you're watching this video. But all the way at the end of the new hallway, we can see that we can use our lightsaber to carve out a hole, which takes down the final wall and gets us to the Ottegan leader. And that's right, we are going to attack him. But we got to take out some of his bad guys first. So knowing that we have a whole slew of baddies, I pulled out the old mega pew-pewer, Captain Phasma. I don't know if this is the fastest shooter in the game, but it even seems faster than the old heavy stormtrooper. But I certainly like it. And basically what we need to do is we need to use the gold melter on the far right side. Once that clasp has been removed, we actually need to use the Force to manipulate those rockets coming out of the missile launcher on top. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we'll grab it and we'll aim it to the right and booyakashow. 1 down, 1 to go. This one, though, on the left doesn't require a gold melter. It actually requires the Force to manipulate and rip that brick off. So check it out. We've got another silver brick underneath it. So we're going to need to return fire from one of these missiles. But, of course, we wanted to take out the bad guys first. And look at that. We missed one, and he got the best of us. So, all right, aim and deploy, and booyakashow, it is down. Now, all we have to do is run up and use the Force on this final hatch here, and it'll take us to the final cutscene, and, of course, into the final totals as well, which we're going to go ahead and rip this off and then meet you there. So, see you when we see you. Whoa!
I'm saying nothing.
You don't need to say anything. Your secrets won't stay that way for long.
Ha! You'll find my will is stronger than...
When you were 5, you crashed your brother's speeder and blamed it on your friend.
Ha! The rat.
Sir, this area is becoming unstable. Perhaps we should withdraw.
Agreed. I have what we need.
I'm sorry, but we have to assume that your leader has been captured.
Sadly, I agree.
What are the chances he can resist interrogation?
Well...
Send word to Admiral Statura. Taka is in danger. Poe Dameron is to go to Jakku at once.
All right, so we're officially done with the story videos for the new Star Wars adventure, and check it out. We get a gold brick for completing this, and oh, it's a trap. Trophy achievement is now ours, as well as it's true. All of it. And, of course, the new Jedi Will Rise trophy achievements are now all officially ours. If you were distracted by the trophies popping off, we also got a gold brick for getting that true Jedi requirement. No red brick or mini kits, but we do happen to lock down a couple of vehicle tokens. What? Look like we got all of them now. I'd have to go back and look, but it looks like we got all of those. And, of course, we unlocked Kylo Ren, too. I know a lot of people have been asking, where's Kylo Ren at? I want to play as Kylo. Well, if you're following along and you've beat this, you actually should have him in your arsenal now. So, speaking of arsenal, check out. This is what we got. Oh, it looks like we have 4 vehicle tokens left. And who knows where we'll find those. Probably in the free roam, huh? Well, we'll go ahead and get to getting. We've got that free play video coming up next for the Ottegan Assault. And then it's on to the free roam. And then any trophy achievement cleanup videos that'll be after that. Of course, there's a bonus level too, but I was kind of saving that. I've known about it the whole time, and I haven't really talked about it, but there is one more level coming up that you guys will probably enjoy. So, speaking of enjoying, hopefully you've enjoyed this series thus far, and if you have any questions or comments or simply want to get involved with other Happy Thumbs gamers like yourself, head on over to HappyThumbsGaming.com or comment, vote, subscribe down below. Of course, we got Facebook and Twitter too. I know I totally did that backwards than usual, but hey, sometimes it's good to switch things up, and change is good. But, oh, to the yeah. Also, check out Patreon.com. Hopefully, we'll get a new intro and outro for our video soon. I know that might upset some of you because even the theme music might change. But, you know, again, change is good. So, hopefully, that'll be coming up soon. We've got a little bit of a break between Star Wars and LEGO Dimensions Year 2 content. So, who knows what we'll do. We might even go back and do an old LEGO game. But I'm just flapping now, so let's go ahead and get back on track. As always, until next time... It's not a trap. Oh, yes. Yes, it was. It's a trap. Stop.